Hi, Bob.
Hey, what's up?
You answered to Bob. This is my husband. His name is Rob, but when he's hunting Bob. And when you're fishing, call him Fishing Bob.
You're Fisherman Bob.
Fisherman Bob. Hunterman Bob. What else did I call you? Captain Bob. What day is today?
Today is the 21st.
What day is it? What eve is it?
Tomorrow's your birthday.
Tomorrow's my birthday. So we're going to my parents' house. But my husband has to go pick me up some cake. This is the first year in how many years? I think I said 8 years. That I'm getting the cake
years.
I want.
10 years.
Almost 10 years. 10 years. Oh yeah, because we've been together for almost that long. So it might be longer than 10 years. Every year for my birthday, I want chocolate cake with vanilla icing. This is the only year.
Not just any vanilla icing.
No, the whipped vanilla icing. And this is the only birthday I'm
I had
getting
to special order it.
He had to special order it. And then the one year, I think 2015, when you were there, I was like, I want a chocolate cake for my birthday. And they got me chocolate mousse cake. Which
It wasn't the same.
it's not the same. But today he's going to go get me a cake.
That'll be good.
And then I'm going to film an update video once he leaves. Because I have to talk mad shiz on him.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding. I'm so hungry though.
You should talk about that.
I'm hungry.
Talk about how like hungry you are and all the things you want to eat. You're like watching YouTubers eat stuff.
I am. It's so weird. I eat so much food and then I'm so full I can't eat any more food, so I just watch mukbangs because it satisfies me because I can't eat myself.
But I don't even go to the
Wait,
store.
you're leaving?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think, do you remember what to get me?
I wrote it down.
Carrots, hummus. Nothing I can think of right now.
Oh, broccoli.
I don't want broccoli. Ugh.
Babe, you need broccoli. What story of your life eating broccoli?
I'm being poisoned, even on my birthday.
Come on. Don't be silly.
I don't want broccoli. I'm sorry, I haven't updated anybody in a while. Like, I think it's been like 2 months. And everything's fine. It's just, I was not expecting to be so ill first trimester. Because with my previous pregnancy, I was fine. Like, I didn't feel bad at all first trimester, but every pregnancy is different. I felt so bad. I couldn't eat anything. It was bizarre. It felt like almost like I just had COVID for 2 months straight. And smells bothered me. And I couldn't eat. Like, I had so many food aversions. And then I would feel so, like, I never threw up, but I would just feel almost like car sick, that car sick feeling. But it would be like all day. It was awful. And I managed to like get through like certain family gatherings that we had and certain responsibilities we had to do. But it was really, really rough. And right now I'm 14 weeks pregnant and I'm about to be, Tuesday will be 15 weeks. Today's Saturday. And it just started feeling just like normal and really, really, really hungry. So that's my update there. What ended up happening was I graduated from my clinic at 8 weeks pregnant, which was great. But I feel like once you're used to, when you're going through like the IVF process, the constant monitoring and the constant appointments can really feel like a pain at times. But then once you're released, it's a bit jarring because then you just kind of feel like you're thrown to the wild and you're so used to getting the constant monitoring. And when I was at I think it was my 6-week appointment, they told me at the clinic, they said to make sure I had my OB ready so that they could fax all of my information for my next appointment. So basically at my 6-week appointment, after I left there, I had to immediately go and start looking for an OBGYN immediately because I knew that the next appointment I had at my clinic was going to be the last one. And this kind of threw me a little bit of a hiccup because I really didn't want to go back to my OB that I had from my previous pregnancy that I lost, mainly just because of how they dealt with the loss. I just felt like a number to them. I didn't feel like it was like a personal experience. And I don't know if that's weird or if that's just my personal thing. Maybe you're like that too, but I don't like how some of these practices are run where every appointment you go in, there's a different doctor and you're just with every single doctor there and you don't get a report with just one. I don't like that. And that was how my old OB was. So I immediately didn't want to go to, you know, back there. And originally, after doing research, I'd planned to go to this like clinic that was a mix of a OB and midwife place. And of course, they literally, a month prior to me finding out we were pregnant, they stopped doing obstetrics. So they no longer deliver. So I had to find someone completely different. And interestingly enough, I ended up finding a really good OB that just opened up right down the street from me, but still uses my hospital. And I love her. Like, she's just great. I've been there twice now, and we like joke. Like, I'm a big jokester, and so I need someone who I could just sit there and like joke with and be stupid with and have them like understand that's just how I am. She was great, but the problem was when I first went there for my first appointment, which was 10 weeks, the problem was that they don't have ultrasound machines there. And I was like, ah, and it's because they just opened. So normally what they do is they will send you out to like the hospital that you're gonna go to get all your ultrasounds, and that's normally what she would do. And I don't know, I just didn't like that. And I was kind of disappointed because my husband came with me for the 10-week and I thought he was gonna see the baby, and we didn't see anything. But what was great was this OB was talking to me about doing, you know, the NIPT testing again. And I did a video on this in case you've watched that. You know, that was part of my pregnancy loss journey, was the whole NIPT experience. And she does maternity 21, my OB. And I had that bad experience with maternity 21, and I was scared of doing it again. It caused me a lot of stress and anguish thinking about it. But what my OB did was she said, why don't I send you back to your MFM doctor that you were with last time, because you had the previous loss, and then they could definitely see you. So basically now what's great is I'm going to my old MFM doctor for my last pregnancy, who I loved. He was amazing. And I'm going there for all my ultrasounds. So I go to my OB for my follow-ups, for my normal appointments. She does like the Doppler, does my blood work. We just touch base. But then for all the ultrasound appointments, I'm going to my MFM, which I love because I really like that guy. Like, if he could give me awful news and I still like him, then he's a good doctor. But what was great about that is that when I made the appointment with my MFM office for my initial like 12-week appointment, basically they said that I had to meet with a genetic counselor again. It's just their protocol to go over the whole NIPT testing thing. And what was great about that was I wanted to talk to a genetic counselor. I wanted to see what they thought, because I was really kind of afraid of doing Natera again. Again, if like you don't know what I'm talking about now, go back to my NIPT video. That was the start of the chaos with the last pregnancy. And I just had like a lot of PTSD. So basically, they asked if I wanted, you know, well, they told me I had to do a talk with a genetic counselor. So I asked if I could request my genetic counselor from the previous pregnancy, because again, I loved her to death. She was amazing. And they did. So the great thing about how everything worked out is I'm able to see my MFM doctor again. I was able to talk to my genetic counselor again, and I really liked her. And the crazy thing is that, well, the reason why I was so wanting to talk to this particular genetic counselor is because she knew my whole history. She knew what happened with the triple E pregnancy. She knew exactly what happened with the NIPT testing. And I said to her that, you know, my OBGYN only does maternity 21. So I thought maybe should we do Natera? And she literally said to me, I don't want you to do Natera. Like, I love this woman. I really do, because she talks like sense into me. She's like, Natera ends up giving so many like just false red flags, and they don't even give us answers. I guess the way she explained it to me is that, and if you've ever done NIPT testing, you'll understand this. They give you like your results through like a robot, right? So like once your results come in, you like log in, and it's this little AI robot. It's like, here are your results, and it just like starts sending you results and like statistics. Apparently, like even with the doctors with Natera, they can't really get a human to ask questions, and Natera gives so many like false reports so many times that it's frustrating for them, because they can't like talk to an actual human then. So even though maternity 21 doesn't test for triple E, She recommended I just do maternity 21 because they can actually talk and communicate to a human, and that the chances of it being triple D would be like extremely, like almost non-existent, because we did IVF and we did the ICSI, and you know, so I really trust her, made me feel better. So I ended up doing maternity 21, and those results came back all clear, which was like extra reassurance that everything was fine. And now, as for where we stand, like I said, I'm 14 weeks and some days. It's Saturday, I'll be 15 weeks on Tuesday. I go back to my MFM in about, I think 2 weeks for an early anatomy scan. He was really great and reassuring. He said, I want to do an early anatomy scan, you know, just to make sure. And he's going to set me up with the fetal echo. And he said once I'm 37 weeks, we're going to do appointments every week, just because he said there's high risk with IVF. So like as of right now, I feel like good with like my team and like what's going on. And that's really important to me, because last time, let me tell you, that not having a good OB in the beginning of all the chaos, and not having someone who was like really there for me, like it made matters a lot worse. And that's why I feel like, even if I'm sure things will go fine, but I feel good with the OB I have now. I know that she'll be great. I really trust my MFM doctor. Like I said, like he was the one who gave me my amnio, my last pregnancy, and he's the one who did the anatomy scan where everything came out bad. And he's the one who basically relayed like all the bad news to me. But for some reason, I still love the guy. Like I thought he was just an amazing doctor, and I felt comfortable with him. And in my opinion, if someone could give you that bad of news and you still have a lot of respect and like them, and they're not tainted by bad news, then I think they're a really good doctor. What else was I gonna say here? This is a really quick update, like I said, because I am going to my parents' house to celebrate being a year older. It's great. It's great. I am now the age that my mom was when she birthed me. So that's also something odd if you think about it. Like right now, I'm celebrating my birthday the same age as my mother was when she birthed me. It's just an odd thought, you know? But it should be a good time. I'm spending time with my fam. You'll start to see more of me. I'll keep updating you guys. I will take you along with all of the nursery stuff and things like that, because we have to do that now. That should be fun. I hate painting, but we're gonna be painting. And I've been finding a lot of stuff on Facebook, honestly, because I don't want to spend like full price on anything, so I've been finding stuff on Facebook. But that's it for now. It's my little update. I am alive. Everything's fine. Sorry it's been so long. Like I said, it's just when you're sick and you're nauseous, the last thing you feel like doing is uploading or being filmed, because, you know, it's just not the best. It's not the best. But there's a lot that will be happening, so I will take you guys along with it. And if you are going through IVF, or you're about to go through your IVF transfer and you want to reach out or chat about anything, I will put like my little Reddit username in the description as well. So if you want to DM me, you can DM me on there. It's cat lover something. But I've been talking to like a lot of women through their transfers. Like so many women. And there was another successful first time transfer. A lot of them are getting success on their first time shot, which is great. And if you just want some advice or need an ear, then just DM me on Reddit, and I am more than happy to talk to y'all. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Promise it won't be that long. I'll film more frequently now with stuff going on. It's just, I was really too sick to film, but everything's great. So I'll see you guys again soon, and until next time, bye!